Well, ho, 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 ho. Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas to everybody. I sure hope you guys all had a very happy Christmas. Had a very good Christmas. I am awful tired. I've been traveling all over the world delivering all your presents, and I hope you guys are all happy with all your presents. Of course, some of you were on the naughty list and you didn't get what you wanted. But anyways, I got to head for home. It's been a long day for me, a long night. I'm exhausted. My reindeer got in a little bit of eggnog. It ain't gonna be pretty on the ride home, if you know what I mean. Anyway, Jack's out there holding down the reindeer until I get there. But anyways, I just wanted to stop by and say Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you all had a great time. Let me go get Jack, and we'll get started here in a moment, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm heading out at dawn. The sun begins to rise. With my shovel in my hand, I'll chase that golden prize. Each step's a treasure found, a story waiting to unfold. In a wild and rugged land, where legends are retold. The hills are whispering, calling out my name. With dreams of gleaming nuggets, I'm wild and untamed. There's golden in their hills, oh can't you see? With picks and shovels we'll create our legacy. It's not just the treasure, it's the thrill of the chase. With every trail we walk.
Hey, there we are. Oh, hey. Oh, I got to lose the voice. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Gold Fever Radio. I'm Jack Tucker. Another Wednesday. It is December the 25th, 2024. I was having headphones issues and had to put this earbud in, and I couldn't get it to come up. So I hopefully everything is working right. Let's see, what is today? Today is National Pumpkin Pie Day. It's also National Christmas Day. Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you guys all had a good, joyful Christmas. And now it's in the books. It's over with. It's also National Noel Day, whatever that. Noel Day. No ale. You can't have no ale. Bull crap. Have plenty of ale. Let's see, today's birthday. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. It would suck having a birthday on Christmas, I think. I know a couple of people that have birthdays on Christmas. Jimmy Buffett had a birthday on Christmas. He was born in 1946. He died last year. September 1st, he died. But yeah, Sissy Spacek is 75. So what else going on? We got our New Year's event that's going to start on a couple days here, 28th to 1/1. You guys coming out on that? It's going to be a lot of fun. Bring your old mining equipment and make sure you bring a metal detector for the hunts and stuff like that. And we're going to have a lot of fun, though. So let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, bring your stuff for sales. Yeah, you guys probably heard. I can't believe it. You know, MindLab doesn't suck anymore. Can you believe it? MindLab doesn't suck anymore. Yes, you guys all heard that right. So I now am a MindLab dealer. I sell MindLabs amongst all the other detectors. It's about time, huh? Since I sell every detector there is, they might as well give me a MindLab dealership. So if you guys need detectors, give me a yell. Okay, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm waiting on the guest to pop in here. We did have a guest. I don't see him there. He knew what time it was. He posted it and everything, unless he's having some problems. But cheers, everybody. Sure hope you guys all had a great Christmas and all of that. Let's see who's in the chat room here. Josh Cooper, hello. Marion Bates, hello. I ain't seen you guys in a long time. Ain't heard from you guys. Hope all is doing well with you guys. Appreciate your guys' support. Roland Saxton, hello. Prospecting and exploring. Welcome. Richard Duke, hello. Steve Collier, hello. Bobby, hello. Half Bucket, yeah, hello. Don G, hello. Mike B, hello. Mark Nye, hello. Oops. Jack, are there slots left? I have a friend who may want to come. I told him I'd ask. If I think there's one spot open for camping, if you're talking about like a hookup spot, a full hookup, there's one. I think there might be a couple spots of like electric and water only, and then of course there's plenty of dry camping. So yeah, there is a spot. The main thing is we're going shopping for food tomorrow. So if you know somebody that's coming out, and hurry and get on that list if you can. We'll try to get have some extra food just in case, but for the last minute. But yeah, you will be fine if somebody wants to come out. That ain't a problem. Will this guest be as attractive as the last guest? Probably not. Probably not. You know what was funny? She called me after the show last time, and she says that she wanted to interview me. She wanted to be like the person running the show, and she would interview me. She said, "When's the last time you were interviewed?" And I said, "Never." So she wanted to interview me, and I said, "Oh, that might be something we may have to see about one of these upcoming shows." But let's see, Eric, how does Mike Relics join? He's supposed to I sent him a link. I sent him a link, and he's supposed to just click on that link to go into the show. And then I'll see him when he pops in, and I don't see him popping into the show. But yeah, I did. I sent him the link. I'm just going in here checking things now. Let's see where he's at in here if I see him. Mike Relic, he's on the internet now. So, see, I'm with Mike now, and we're trying to get on. Oh, cool. So I sent you a link. Go back up in your messages. There's a link that says, here's the link for the show. That's the one you share to get on the show. And then up above there, after you sent me your email, it says, here's the link for the live show. Yes, you can share. Let's see. Where's the link at there? What I'm going to do is send you another link just in case you didn't get that one. Let me do that right now. I'm going to send it to your messenger. Let me see. Okay, your emails, where I'm going to send it to if I can. Oh, my email's spinning now. I get too many things opened up at once here, and it doesn't always work out. But let's see if I can get this page to load. That's my problem. My internet kind of sucks. And I have Starlink too. Okay, I got back out of there. Okay, so I'm going to send it. Let's see here. How can I do this here? This way here. I got to send it through Google Chrome isn't my default browser. So I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to have to try this a different way. Let's see here. How can I do this here? How can I do this here? Let me see. Let me try it. Let me try going into the live show myself. Oh, you know what I can do? Here's what I'm going to do. See it? Okay, let's do it this way here. Make it easier. I'm going to copy the link, and I'm going to paste it here in the descriptions here. Paste. Okay, paste it in the descriptions there. If that goes through, that's spinning too. My gosh, what's going on with this internet? Must be 20 million people using the internet tonight or something, huh? Oh, see, it says I'm having troubles connecting. Now I'm having troubles connecting? Oh, what the heck is going on? There's ghost. I'm telling you, There's ghost is happening. So that's what it is. It's not letting me connect for some reason. Rocky Mountain Prospector Brad. Hello, Brad. Yeah, it's telling me that it's not letting me connect it. Let me try my mail again. I don't know why, but it's not, I can't connect to the internet for some reason. For some reason, I cannot connect to the internet. I'm losing all of my connections, it looks like. Hopefully you guys can still hear me or see me. What are you using for the call? It's just a live feed that if you click on the link, it'll bring you live into the show. But it just says it just can't post comments to some destinations. It's telling me it's having troubles connecting. Please check your internet connection. I don't know why it's doing that for. I'm fine. I'm on the internet. You guys should be hearing me on the internet. Times are tough. Souls have paid the internet bill. Yes, the souls have passed. So, but I'm connected to the internet. You guys can still hear me. I'm sure of that. So, but I go to try to log on and it's not connecting for some strange reason. For some strange reason. So what I was going to try to do is get on with my phone here. Let me see here. Let's go to YouTube. See if I can do it this way. If I can even get out on my phone. Gold fever. Something's not right. I can tell that right now. Maybe Starlink's having the problems. Ron Quest Gremlins. Mike Smith, hello. I'm seeing and hearing you just fine. Okay, so that's going out okay. But for some reason, okay, live, there's the show there. Okay, so, no, that's not what I want. I want to go this way here. Let's go. See, I'm using a program that they call StreamYard. So let me log into that there. Yeah, that's weird. I'm having a problem with my internet connection. And I'm hooked up. That's funny because I'm hooked up and apparently it's live because you guys can all hear and see, but everything's running really slow. That's what it's got to be. Everybody must be on the internet chatting with their in-laws or something. This is what will happen when they drop that bomb or that EMF bomb or whatever. You know, all the electrical stuff's going to go down. And everybody's going to be in a panic because we won't be able to communicate with each other or talk to each other. Let's see, Brad Hayden, I'm trying to bring the rock crusher if I can find a place for it. My truck is loaded. All right, bring everything for our swap meet. Except all cookies. What? I have no streams coming up. What the hell? I'm telling you, something is not right with the internet tonight. Something is not right with the internet tonight. I'm clearing out a bunch of stuff off my phone there, so I do not know. Let me try it again through here. Posting. Paste. Can't post comments. Wow. You know what? Maybe, let me try something here. It might be, let me see what's on Facebook here. Okay, let me kill one of these Facebooks. Let me remove this Facebook. Remove. Okay, I'm going to remove it off of, I got 2 Facebook feeds going on. So let me kill one of them. I think it's
Mike Relics.
There's Mike Relics there. Hello there. Hello there. Oh, I don't hear you because it's going through the computer, so I can't hear you. I can't have you and on my phone at the same time. I'm trying to post a link to the chat room. I'm sure you can hear me, but I can't hear you. Uh, I've got oh, missed a call. He can't connect. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to do this here. Let's do this here. I'm going to do it this way here. Camera. Let's take a picture. Uh, let's just do it this way. There's the. Oh.
Mike Relics.
Oh man. Okay. Hello. Okay, you missed a call. What I'm going to do is send you a picture of the link. Okay, there's the link. I sent you a picture of the link. So I can't seem to copy that link for some reason to paste it into the chat room or to email it to you. So if you see it, just type that into your browser and then it should bring you into the room here. I'll see when you get in here. But I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just spinning for some reason. It won't let me connect. I have no clue why. I have no clue why it won't. So we just continue on. Yeah, it won't let me go on the internet. I can't get on the internet for some strange reason. That is really weird. That is really weird. I probably got too many apps opened up here. I don't have anything open. It might be something to do with my Skype. Skype is signed in. I don't want to sign into Skype. Let me sign out of Skype. Maybe Skype's doing something to interfere with it. Skype. Sign out of Skype. Okay, get out of Skype. What else have I got opened up here? God, looks like there's Nevada settings. Man, it looks like I got 27,000 things opened up here. Skype signed in. Another Skype? How many freaking Skypes do I got signed in? God, I had like 3 Skype accounts once upon a time. I guess that they're all trying to be signed in. Okay. Oh, I do. I had 3 of them. Wow. Okay, get rid of all of those Skype accounts. I mean, sign out of Skype. Okay, what else have I got opened up here? Phone link. That's my phone link. This link, for some reason it links my phone. I don't like it to quit linking my phone. Okay, let's see if I can paste it again. Okay, no, even your comment page is blank. Yeah, so then something's going on. Tad Hamilton, hey, Jack, I can see you and the link. Oh, you can see the link that goes through. It says having problems connecting. Please check your internet connection. Also, you guys can see that that link. I go out to invite a guest in, and it just spins on me. It won't let me bring up my email program. So I don't know why it won't. So I posted the link in the. This is so freaking weird. Daryl Lane, even your comment page is blank. Wow. So let me see if I just say hello all. See if that'll go through. Nope, that won't go through either. So it is, you're right. Something's going on in my posting of stuff. It won't let me post. It did in the very beginning, but then it stopped. That is so weird. Hello? Anybody home? Can on Facebook. Can on Facebook. Let's see. What have I connected to? I'm connected on Facebook here. You are live on Facebook. View on Facebook. What happened if I click view on Facebook? It'll probably just take me into Facebook. Yeah, it's opening up a different page. That's my problem. It's not loading up. I can't seem to. I hear and see you well. So I'm getting out apparently, but apparently it's just not letting me have another connection to post anything on. Is what I'm running into problems. So I can't post a comment. Can't post comments to same destinations. It says whatever that means. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I just want to post to one destination. I just want to post to one destination. Wonder if I kill the. Let me see if I can remove the ones on Facebook. Delete on Facebook. Remove. It'll just spin that too. Remove this destination from the stream. That's Facebook. But it won't let. I won't let me do anything outside of the thing. Oh, stupid freaking thing. You know, it seems like every week have a problems with these stupid ass computers and internet. Hello, Scott. Are you logged in twice? That's a possibility. I only see one login though. I only see myself log in once. New desktop. What's this? Copilot. What the hell is Copilot? Unpin Copilot. Let me unpin that. I don't need Copilot. No, I think I'm only logged in once is all I'm logged in. I am only logged in once. So anyways, how's everybody Christmas going? It won't let me post. That's the thing. It won't let me post anything. It just spins. Oh, there it goes. It posted now. So there's the stream or the link. Let me see if it will go to the invite now. Now it says loading. Oh, I heard a guest. I see a guest. I see somebody in here. Let's bring them in. See how this works. Hello there.
Oh, this is Eric, Mike's buddy. We were trying to figure out how to connect them.
That's funny because I'm hooked up and apparently it's live because you guys know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here's Mike now. We switched.
Okay.
I got it on my phone. So here you go.
Okay.
Hello. All
Well,
right.
hey there.
Here we go. What's going on? Merry Christmas, my friend.
Merry Christmas, man. What the hell, man?
Hey, we solved it though. It's a Christmas miracle. I didn't think that was gonna happen, my friend.
You know, it's these goddamn gremlins and something, you know?
I heard there was ghosts. You got some ghosts down there?
It seems like lately there is the ghost of Christmas past.
All right, man. All right. Well, Merry Christmas to you. And I just want to say thank you for having me on Gold Fever Radio. I've checked out a few videos since we talked first, and very banging videos, all about treasure hunting, all about relic hunting. Beautiful. Gold Fever Radio. Jack Tucker, thank you.
Hey, why don't you introduce yourself to people, all those that don't know who that you are?
All right, my name is Mike Relics. I'm actually located down here I'm in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. So Ontario, the province, Hamilton's the city, and Canada's obviously the North Country here. So what I do is I do all forms of treasure hunting. So I like to hunt things that people say you can't find. I even hunt Bigfoot in Ontario. I hunt lost treasures. I hunt impossible myths, and I love to metal detect. I heard you just started selling the mine labs.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm pretty well versed on most of the mine lab machines, from the Vanquish series to the Noxes, right up to a lot of them. So very simple, very clean machines, and they're definitely, the bang is worth a buck on those ones, on any of the mine lab series.
Yeah, it's funny because, you know, I've used mine labs. I have. Well, I just sold my 7,000. I generally hunt with the 6,000.
Oh yeah.
And then I have the monsters and the equinoxes and the manticore. So I have them all. They just won't let me have a dealership, you know.
So I mean, I'm telling you though, they're a good bang for your buck. If you're from a beginner to a moderate adventurer, they're a good machine, and they're clean to read. They're very clean machines, I find. I've run them all from The ones that I hunt for, because what I'm hunting for mostly are relics from my city. So I'm going back to probably the 1700s, the mid 1700s. I do get back into the 1600s quite often. Well, not quite often. It's fairly rare to get into the 1600s here, and then that's just from when we were colonized. So yeah, so I'm hunting for copper coins, silver coins, things like that. Any kind of history. I'll dig up the iron even and enjoy a horseshoe even, you know. I don't hunt in parks, so I don't metal detect in parks. I only detect in the woods. And we do a lot of research, and then we go out, we just have a blast. Oh yeah, so I run the CTX 3030 Mine Lab, just a little bit heavy on that machine, but I right now I'm in the Deo series.
Okay, Deuses are pretty good.
Yeah.
I sell them. I've operated them for a while. So let's see who popped in here. I saw digging, Chinook metal detecting, Norman.
Oh,
T.
so I know that one. That's Dig Liz. What's up? Mike Relics coming at you. So that's one of our well-known diggers in Hamilton. Liz, she's the Digging Canuck on YouTube. Just a wonderful example on how to metal detect responsibly and enjoyable videos. Check her out on YouTube, the Digging Canuck.
Cool. And Janan, welcome. Merry Christmas. But you do some. I saw once on you did some magnet fishing.
Oh, I love the magnet fishing. There's nothing more rewarding than throwing a 3,500 pound pull magnet off a bridge and pulling up anything. Yeah, so with the magnet fishing, it's a little bit different because a lot of the metals you'd normally be looking for are non-magnetic. So you're not going to find silver, you're not going to find gold, you're not going to find anything that's not going to be attracted to a magnet. But we do it off bridges, and what we find a lot are kind of like weaponist kind of stuff. So we're finding rifles from the 1930s. We're finding safes that have been ground open in 1980 and thrown off the bridge from probably house robberies or something. But it's it's just a wild time. So we can find cannonballs, muskets. So there are some stuff out there that you can really pull up with a good magnet.
I saw you had something that looked like a safe, but you didn't show what was inside the safe.
Yeah, so you know what was in it? Zebra mussels and dirt. They'd already torched it open. Yeah, so it had a big hole in the side that looked like it was done with a laser torch.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but still a neat find. Still a neat find.
Oh yeah. So who's this here? Steve. Tell Mike Sasquatch says hi.
Oh, the Sasquatch of Dundas Peak. He's a legend here in Hamilton. One of the best researchers in our city. Yeah, he's a rock star out here. One of my favorite guys to hunt with, actually. Yeah, we'll chase down anything, man. The other maybe a month ago, we went out looking for a myth of a buried pot of gold. Just some wild adventures. Steve, you're the man. Talk to you soon.
Yeah. Mark Marabella, hello, welcome, Merry Christmas. So you have a YouTube channel then?
I do, but to be quite honest with you, I don't really promote it, or it's not the most active thing I do. What I've kind of done is I've taken metal detecting here in my city more into the public eye. So people that it's when you start talking, I noticed even when I was in the woods, the conversations I'd had with people, they were pretty amazed with it. So I've actually hosted a small local TV show here in Hamilton. It was called Dirt Fishing. That was in 2022, I believe. We did 7 episodes on Cable 14 here in Hamilton. It was very, very fun to shoot. I've written a book. I have another one coming out. So the first one's The Relic Hunter. And we're writing number 2 now. So I don't know if you can catch a glimpse of that, but yeah, we've written some cool books. My publisher's Adewandron Publishing out of Hamilton, a local publisher. We like to keep everything local just because I promote a lot of Hamilton, my city. So yeah, I prefer to do that kind of stuff where we did the TV show, we do the books. So I don't really have the videos. So I don't really promote the YouTube very much, but I do love to support my local YouTubers.
Gotcha. So is that the treasure book there? Is that just for your area, or is that some knowledge for anywhere?
Yeah, so this is just basically it's called the Relic Hunter Buried Treasure in Hamilton. So it's just it's basically more of a pictures with just little stories about some relics. So yeah, check it out anyway. So we dig things up from we have Civil War, we have obviously you guys would know all about that even. We have Civil War, we have World War One, obviously World War Two. So there are war relics here, and we can get back into some Native American history here. So we can get back into the trade axes, we can get back into trade knives, things like that. So that's kind of interesting, but that's about as far back as we go here. You can find some copper culture here if you go really far back, but yeah, mostly coins from the 1700s and stuff we're looking for.
Also, who's this here? Andrew. Mike is fantastic, amazing historian, great storyteller.
Andrew, what's up, Andrew? I miss you, man. We'll talk soon. Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas to your family.
So in Canada, where are you at above, like compared to that? Because I'm kind of naive when it comes to Canada. So where are you at above, like from the States? Which part?
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm pretty naive with most geography, to be honest with you. But I'm in Ontario, Canada, so it's a little bit more east, I guess. Ontario. Yeah. So we're a couple provinces east from the middle of Canada. Yeah. So I don't really know. Where are you exactly? I don't even know.
Well, I'm in Arizona, but
Arizona.
So does that put you like over, like above New York or above
Arizona.
Washington?
I don't know.
Kind of
By
What would it be, Eric?
Niagara Falls.
Okay. Oh, Niagara Falls. So I'm near Buffalo, New York.
Okay, so you're over on the East Coast here, then. Okay.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, Buffalo, New York. I was actually that's where I was looking for that pot of gold with Sasquatch recently. We were in Niagara Falls there, so yeah, definitely cool.
Okay, near Toronto. Okay, that's why you're the 2 hours.
I'm a half an hour from Toronto. Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's see, Rubber Ducky, ho ho, you know who you are. Yes, okay. Awesome. So what stories can you tell about? Have you seen a Sasquatch?
Well, what we do is so that gets into a little cryptozoology there, which is a very fun subject to follow sometimes. Kind of like any myth about gold or anything, you kind of hope that these stories all started with a grain of truth, you know? So if there's so many places that have such a name for a huge primate, and all these different locations that are separated by thousands of miles and oceans, and they all describe the same thing, or the story of the buried gold. Who started a story about buried gold? Maybe there was a pot there. So to me, it's all chasing legends. I have not seen a Sasquatch. That's how we talk, though. I love it.
I know you got all them shows on TV. You got that one show that's on about it's got the doctor, that lady, and they're always the team of them out there, always looking for Bigfoot, you know. And
yeah,
nobody ever finds them though.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't know, right? So I'm gonna say probably not. There are some signs that it's probably not true. Like, obviously, let's get to that. But what an adventure to go out and hunt one. It's an adventure because we go with like night vision, and it's yeah, it's wild. It's good times, man. But yeah, I've spent probably the last 11 years as a metal detectorist. We've hunted down a lot of things, and it's been quite successful, actually. So for the location that we're in, finding something out in the woods or finding like a coin that no one else has seen or touched in 300-400 years, and you're the first one to pop that plug and hold that coin, there's a special feeling about that. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about, and that's why we hunt. It's that feeling of just finding something that was lost. And even a large cent here, like a 1 cent coin from the 1800s, a halfpenny, that's a loaf of bread back then, right? So these coins held value. If you're finding Queen Victoria, we have the Queen Victoria silvers here, just say like 1850, earlier coins like that quarter was valuable. That could have been your week's pay back then, you know? So these things really held value for whoever the last person who held them was.
Yeah, so yes, because Paul says, I've never heard of a dead black bear in the woods. Yeah, you don't see it, but that's what I say. You don't ever see a skeleton of a Bigfoot.
Well, that's what that comment that person that just made, and they say it. You never see the dead body of a bear either. You never see a dead bear in the woods. but we know we're there. So that's what he was saying. And where I live in Ontario, there's tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of the deer population here. I am in the woods 10, 15 hours a week. I run into the carcass of a deer once every 6 months. I run into antlers once every 2 years. Where are they all? What happened? You know what I mean? So they have a way of dying and decomposing in the right spot. When something dies, it goes and hides. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And there's a lot of scavengers out there, man. There's a lot of animals that eat other animals. We're all meat eaters, right? So get your head in there and eat that deer. Rudolph, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I guess, man. It's who we got?
You know, I'll talk to you about it, though. I'm more than willing to. I love it.
Yeah, random adventures. Hello. Yeah, I've all me myself. See, I'm a scaredy cat. I don't want to go into the desert or into the hills or any place, especially by myself. I'll go with a group of people and make sure I'm armed and loaded. I won't mind, but no, I don't like to go out on my own.
Yeah, there's a big difference in our location, though. So where you're going, you're the visitor. You're on the food chain. Where I go in Ontario, I'm the top of the food chain, dude. So, I mean, a male buck deer, like a buck deer during mating season is a dangerous animal. A moose in mating season, a bull moose in mating season is probably the most dangerous animal in North America. It's a moose is that's a big whopping animal, man.
Yes. Yeah, so or if you go out with the group, you just got to make sure you can outrun everybody that's in that same group where you are.
Yeah, man. Just a little elbow to the slow guy behind you. He's there.
Trip him as you take off. Yeah.
I love it. So what do you do actually? Like, what do you hunt? What are you looking for?
Well, out here we're basically gold, so we mostly find gold out here. But
so you're Nugget.
Yeah, nugget hunting.
Yep.
And we do have, like we chase Spanish treasures once in a while and
nice.
Different things like that, but mostly out here it's gold nuggets.
Awesome. Nice. Cool. There's a success rate. Do you pan?
But yeah, we're gold panners out here too.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, we do gold panning and so anything to do with gold basically here is what we do.
Cool. Perfect. The only gold I run into here, it is here in Ontario. Obviously, it's a huge process to recover, but I gold jewelry. That's all I deal with. That's what we find here is the gold jewelry.
So digging with friends. Yeah, fun. Tad, you go out in the desert. I do go out in the desert. LOL. His accent is Upper Peninsula in California. Sulfur. Okay. Random ventures. I'm always solo when making videos camping. 2000 old armor. Yeah, well, I mean, I shouldn't say I'm always out by myself in the desert because all the time that I do videos, I'm always by myself generally, so.
Yeah.
But being in the desert is different than being in the woods.
It is absolutely
spooky. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the woods is spooky. Yeah.
Yeah, I do night hunt. And the woods is pretty spooky in the middle of the night, man, because I usually go with a headlamp, but sometimes I don't use the headlamp and it's just like, whoa. But most of the machines have backlights, which is kind of a good enough thing in the dark even. So
metal detecting, you said you like to use the CTX or
CTX 3030. It depends on the length of the hunt. It's kind of a heavy machine, kind of. Yeah. So that and the Deos.
So I believe the CTX that's the same battery as the 7000.
I would I believe so.
Yeah. So what's the coolest thing you've ever found detecting?
It's a great question. To put it in perspective, I always like the coins because they're dated, very easy to date. But it's the relics is what really kind of gets you going for this treasure, man. So it's like I would say that I'd have to get into for where I am for my area. It would be the Native Americans. So we find improvised tools from copper kettle that are obviously one of a kind, made by the Native Americans here, right here, dropped here, used here from trade axes. So my favorite genre is that a good trade axe. To find one in the woods is a great, great feeling. So I would have to go with like trade axes and stuff like that. But I do have a vast collection of coins, and they're always wonderful. Obviously, they give off a nice banging signal. Yeah, so I get into the Native American though, is my favorite finds for sure.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Years and years ago, I went up to the UP, upper, in Michigan, the upper UP, and hunted copper artifacts. And I had a whole bunch of, because back there, everything, you're right, everything, whatever they used, it was copper. So everything,
Yep.
arrowheads and spearheads
Oh yeah.
and, knives, it's all made out of copper, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so here's a little collection actually. And these are local. I'll see if you can get a picture of that, but
Let me
facing the right way. So this is copper. This is there you go. Look at that. There's a trade knife. There's some flint in here, but these are the copper arrowheads. Even this is a copper arrowhead. It's a different design, but here's a cone copper arrowhead. So yeah, this is what we like to find here.
Cool.
Yeah,
those are different. That I don't keep none of my stuff. I've sold it all, got rid of it all.
Yeah.
I got one little collection.
Sick. Oh yeah. Awesome. So those are alls?
Yeah, and then there's hair beads too. Bunch of hair beads, stuff like that.
Yeah, very cool. There is a fine line. There's a fine line between being a collector and being a hoarder too. Like I do a lot of giveaways with my stuff. I give it a lot to where it needs to be in a good home. So yeah, I have a cabinet, and it changes per my mood and per my what I'm finding. But that's basically what I keep. The rest is given away or sold or whatever.
Yeah, it's like my gold. I don't keep any gold. I just I give it all away.
Yeah, see, that's just saying. Yeah, I don't give away my whole collection, but I do have anyone that's with me is probably like he is a hoarder.
Yeah. No, I'll keep my I'll keep some of the cool stuff. Like out here we find what's called tax tokens.
Yeah.
Different types of tokens, stuff like that. We can find out here. Let's see.
What year would they be from? So what year would a tax token be from?
Those would probably be like in the 1920s, maybe somewhere around in there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming someplace in the earlier years like that. And then sometimes you'll find the mine from the mines. You'll find tokens, pay tokens from the mines, and just different stuff like
that. So they didn't pay them in cash; they paid them in tokens, eh?
Well, sometimes they did.
In cash? Are you finding pennies and stuff?
No, you would find.
What's the terrain like? What are you digging? Is when you say desert? I guess you're talking sand. Is that where you're detecting?
Yeah, you got it's sand, it's rocky, mountainous.
Yeah.
Your bedrock, crap like that. But so like there's shit like here's a whole bunch of just buttons, different snaps and buttons.
Yeah, we have buttons are very popular to find here. Also, you get them from the wars. Obviously, you get I have a nice button collection actually. I don't mind digging up a nice 2-piece button with the shank and stuff, or a nice flat button. Very nice. Now you're talking. There we are.
They're all
cool. That's cool. Very nice. Excellent.
License plates.
Yeah, we find plate here.
And then here's a cool one here. Well, you guys probably never heard of them, but this was a good luck token. Now, back in the old days, they had these good luck tokens.
Yeah.
And that's what it's called. It says good luck.
Yeah.
But what it is, it's a swastika.
Oh yeah. So it's probably obviously pre-Hitler. But the swastika was a very popular design amongst like pop culture for a long time, and then it just got turned into the symbol of obviously the wrong people.
Well, it meant good luck, and I guess
Hey,
then
you
yeah. So
got
then
it. You got it. So we have good luck tokens. We find them here, but they come in like basically they're just copper coins, and they would be from the 40s or 50s, really, maybe the 30s, 19s, like 20th century. So but they're always fun to find. But you always think it's going to be a nice banging copper coin, and it's usually sometimes it's a good luck token. But they're still kind of
well,
cool. Sometimes they say like Imperial Tobacco, good luck. You should smoke more cigarettes and funny shit like that. So it's pretty cool.
yeah. So that's kind of yeah. You can't read it, but this says it's told keep this and never go broke. It's a good luck
Yeah, yeah,
token.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
in the
yeah.
center of it, in the center is a penny, one of our
Oh yeah,
pennies.
so we have them here. Yeah, we that's what they use to usually as a penny. So it's a kind of a touristy thing actually here. So you go to Niagara Falls, like Niagara Falls on the Canada side, and there's a lot of that kind of stuff there where you like stamp the penny in the machine. You know, they used to do that quite a
Oh
bit.
yeah, yeah,
We find a lot of what we call railroad pennies here too. So I guess the kids used to take the pennies in the large sense and even the small sense we went to here in like the 20s, and they put them on the railroad, and then the train would run them over, and they would get flattened into like thin pieces of copper. So you can kind of tell sometimes when you find a nice railroad penny here.
Oh, I still do that. I just had a video not too long ago of me
No way.
smashing pennies on the railroad track.
No way.
And
True story. That's I said kids still do it. So you're just a kid,
yeah,
eh?
and I even
Love it.
smashed a gold nugget on the track. I want to see what a gold nugget would do too.
Oh, I'm
It
gonna watch that video tonight.
it just turned it to leaf. I mean, I
Yeah,
lost it.
yeah,
It just
yeah,
like
yeah. I'd
it
be
was just
gone. Yeah,
leaf.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's destructive when you get run over by a train, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, you're not. They don't like you being around the tracks, and they have what
No,
they
you
call
shouldn't
the
be doing
railroad
it. No, and
police.
I don't recommend doing it to anyone. But yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
shouldn't screw around near the railroad track. So there's our lesson for Christmas Day to kids: don't screw around near the train tracks.
yeah. They call the railroad police. So yeah, I got a lot of hate comments on that.
I would say so too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it's promoting. It's promoting. Go and you're kind of screwed with the track. Yeah. Anyway, we'll change the subject here.
Yeah, but yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah, we
but
do find quite a few railroad track pennies.
so how about can you magnet fish at the falls?
No, I would definitely not recommend doing that. I wouldn't. That river will eat you alive. It's a vicious place, Niagara Falls, man. Yeah, don't do it. Go fishing, go something else. But yeah, it's you'll lose your magnet probably. And what I recommend highly is if you're using a high powered magnet, like a 3,500 pound brute or something. You got to be off a bridge because you just kind of got to pull it. If you're on the land, it's going to get snagged in too much, and if it gets snagged, it's a disaster because it's a $500 magnet, and there's no way to get it back unless you go out there into the river. It could be 25 feet deep. Who knows, right? So, um, yeah, it's you got from a bridge. You have the power to walk the bridge to get it loose, or walk even down to the land and pull it loose, so you can get behind it at that point. But if you're throwing it from the land, you can't get behind it to get it loose from any snags. So you do got to kind of be careful. So my recommendation is definitely don't do Niagara Falls. That's insane. But do local rivers and do local what they call footpaths or footbridges, so that cars aren't going by and stuff. Because if you did do something wrong or your gun didn't work, it will say, and you threw it in the river, or your safe is you're like, oh, I don't like this safe, so instead of returning it, you throw it in the river. If you catch my drift. Then it's going to go off the footbridge at midnight, right? So it's not going to go off where cars are going by. So check the footbridges around local rivers that are small enough and be safe. It's dangerous around the waters.
Yeah, no, I never thought about that there, but that's true about. I've got just a little dinky magnet. I've dropped it down in some mine shafts once in a while to see what's down there, but
That's
I never
cool.
thought about throwing them off of the bridge. So that would make sense that was where most people would throw stuff off from.
Yeah, you got it, my friend. That's where you're going to find it. And your magnets is the safest place it can be.
I was sent. I haven't used it yet, but a underwater drone that has a
Come on,
detector on
just
the front of it.
nice. Liz, Digging Canuck, make a comment. I think Liz was talking to me about this. Maybe I wasn't supposed to make that public. I don't know. But yeah, I heard about him recently. So that'd be pretty cool. Have you tried it yet?
No, I haven't even did an unboxing video of it yet. I just
Go ahead.
actually I did a little short, but no, I haven't
Okay.
even used it yet.
Nice. Does Arizona have bodies of water? It does, I guess. Eh?
Yeah, no, we got lakes.
Yeah, that's perfect then. Yeah, and you can if you can magnafish from a boat. I mean, I wouldn't do it from like a kayak because if you get snagged, we pull up like bikes and stuff and safes, and they're heavy, so you don't want to do it
Yeah.
for a kayak. But you could do it from a 12-foot aluminum boat. You'd be fine. Yeah, so you
Right.
can kind of magnafish around the lakes too. You'll find a lot of fishing lures and stuff, but some fishing
Oh
lures
yeah.
are cool and expensive.
So somebody asked, how do you get the magnet off of some of those finds?
So what we do is, as a precaution, we buy what's called a come along. So it's something you can attach to like a tree if it's crazy. But most of the time, it's even the most powerful magnet. You can get it off, but you need leverage. So it's sometimes it's a mess because the bridge you're magnet fishing off could be metal or have metal posts. So as you're pulling up your magnet, sometimes because it's just such a pull, it just gets stuck right to like the steel. Oh man, so it is a mess. And you really got to work on it. So usually there's a round eye on the end and you can usually get something in there and just kind of pry it with the right pressure to get it off, and then just hope it doesn't snap back on. And do not put your fingers underneath it to try and pull it off, because when it snaps back, you're not going to have 5 fingers when it's done. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's a process, and you got to be. That's why I was saying you got to do it from a bridge so you can have the leverage and move the rope, and so there is a process. Otherwise, you're just going to lose your magnet right away, and that is no fun. I've done it before in one of my rookie times magnet fishing, and I've swam out in the lakes. I won't give up because I'm a monster, but yeah, I've gone out. It's yeah, so you gotta really think about what you're doing before you do it with a big, powerful magnet. And Steve has one. It's wild. It's called the Brute. Oh, what a beast! I think, a 1,200-pound magnet, which is in the mid range, just so I don't have to be so reserved. I can kind of throw that one and catch enough stuff, and it's not going to be the end of it. So pretty cool.
How big?
But
How
yeah,
big is that? How big is that magnet?
the brew, it's about, I would say, 5 pounds. So we're going to talk, I'm going to say 4 or 5 inches wide by about 6 inches tall. So, and it has some weight to it. When you lob that all day off a rope, you'll feel it. And it's only going to go out maybe 20 feet, even from a 20-foot bridge. But that's enough because the brood is so powerful. I think it's 3,500 if I'm correct. It just kind of sucks everything around it into it. Where even my 1,200 pound pull, it catches what it goes by. So if it goes by, it'll catch it. But the brute kind of sucks everything to it like a vacuum. So every throw you have with the brute, you're going to catch something. You're going to catch a lot of rebar and stuff because they built the bridge. And when you drop rebar in the water, when you're building the bridge, you don't go pick it up, right? So, but I would say, in reality here, every 300 piece of rebar would be a gun maybe or a safe. But that's what you were watching of mine. We found the gun and the safe right beside each other, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that
Pretty
would
good
be
story.
cool.
Yeah, it's
And
neat. Yeah.
Roland says, too bad they don't make an electromagnetic for that.
Yeah.
So you got I saw the gun. It was all rusted and whatever.
Yeah. It did run through a process called electrolysis. I'm sure you know what that is. It's like powered cleaning off the rust in the old gunk and everything. I'll send you the picture of it. Maybe I'll try and do it right now on Facebook. And what it turned out to be was it was a beautiful specimen of I don't know, I'd say 40s or 50s, but it's just a fun story, man. I mean, like it's kind of fun to see it come up on the magnet and stuff. But after electrolysis, it cleaned up really, really nice. So I'll send you a picture of it. Yeah, and then the safe, pretty cool. So that's kind of what you're hunting. We've dug up a couple other things that I'm not going to mention here, but yeah, there's some stuff that's been thrown over the bridges for sure.
So have you found who's your gangsters that's up there? Like, here we got Bonnie and Clyde and Al Capone and who's your gangsters up there?
Yeah, so we have like local legend gangsters. So we have our 1940s, 1950s gangsters, so with mafia stuff like that. But yeah, and it's pretty cool actually because when you're hunting that stuff, when you get into like prohibition and stuff, Bonnie and Clyde are well known here. It's a wonderful. It's obviously there's a lot that goes on with Bonnie and Clyde, but yeah, well known story up here, even in Ontario, Canada. But yeah, so we get into like the mobsters. I can't really think of any offhand, but yeah, we do definitely have local ones, mobsters. So everything ran by them back then, So it's pretty good stories.
So some of that stuff that you're finding them guns, then Oh, you found Bondi's gun. Yeah,
You
that it went
got
over.
it.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
friend said
yeah.
they
Well,
threw it in the water.
yeah, when every relic I dig up, a story goes on in my head, and I'm like, oh my god, this is. And then I do have a cabinet that I love, and I look at it sometimes just because I love relics, I love history, and to have tangible relics that were dropped by people's grandmothers and grandfathers and great grandmothers and great grandfathers. We dig up jewelry with initials and love tokens, which is a coin that's been engraved to a girl because back then you couldn't just go to things engraved in Limeridge Mall or in a mall and get a necklace for your girlfriend. The guys would take a coin, they'd smooth out one side, they'd write, "Oh, I love Lisa" or whatever, and that would be so. You dig up personable items that people really loved and cherished and made. So that's the great feeling about it.
Oh, so there's a good question. In Canada, are you allowed to keep guns you find? I know Canadian gun laws are strict. I'm sure it's like U.S. Certain things you find you don't talk about.
Yeah, yeah. So I did say there's a couple unmentionables. So we did the proper things with what we found. So we're in good shape here. But yeah, there definitely is. So it's up to you what you'd want to do. I don't want to get into the what my advice is on that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's you'll figure it out and just use your morals and values and go from there. On anything you find, from metal detecting to anywhere. In metal detecting, you'll find guns, right? So yeah, there's definitely rules and regulations that you got to follow. So look into them before you do anything. It's important. So check it out. Sometimes we get
So you're
stopped in forest. We don't dig in forest because there'll be a sign up that says it doesn't say no metal detecting, but if you read between the lines, you can't disturb the grass, you can't disturb the fauna, you can't disturb and you just can't excavate anything from the ground. It says so. Yeah, I always know no matter what you're doing from any sport, really, or any hobby, especially like this. Always know what you're doing and do it properly, and that's up to you.
so you're allowed then to keep a gun if you find it in the ground then.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, yeah. It depends on like where you're talking in Canada, but yeah, I would look into your local laws again.
Yeah. Well, so Canada might become a part of the U.S. here soon.
Yeah, yeah, we could. Yeah, yeah. Or is the U.S. going to become part of Canada soon? We don't know. We don't know.
No, no.
I'm
From
ready.
what
I'm
we're
ready
here,
for anything.
have you? I guess so. You've been hearing the same thing that what? Who's your president or whoever would go or whatever?
Yeah, we have a prime minister. It's
Yeah, Prime Minister.
mhm. It's kind of up in the air right now. It's not up in the air. We obviously have one, and that's Pierre Trudeau.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be here much longer. And that's that. I don't know if it's the majority. I'm not a politician, but I think it's going to make some people happy. And the guy coming in, and it seems like he will. As far as I can tell, I don't know. I don't know too much about it, but he seems like he may have a good fresh idea on how to do this. So we'll see what happens, man. How are things over there?
All right. Well, that's what the talk is over here. Canada's going to become the 51st state.
Yeah. Welcome home, everybody.
Might as well. Hell, we're going
Yeah,
after Canada, and we're going after Graceland, and we're going after Greenland. We're going after the Panama Canal. You know, Trump's going after everything, man.
oh yeah, you're a monster. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, we talk about anything here. Uh,
Yeah, I'm good, man.
but
Yeah, yeah, we're good up here, man. We got yeah. It's if you don't talk about it, there's a reason. You know what? Everyone should talk about what they think they should talk about, my friend. Don't hold back. Don't hide anything. Talk about it. If you want to talk about politics, then have a conversation with your friends and family about politics.
I know if it pisses them off, well, then I guess pisses them off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Teach their own, right? Yeah, yeah. And you will
Yeah.
get quite a bit of that. And especially it's Christmas Day right now, we're talking. And I'm sure there's some people that are tired of their families already. I think I made that post on my Facebook page where I said, hey, you'll probably be tired of your family by 8 p.m. on Christmas Day. So tune in to Gold Fever Radio.
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't think we'd have a big crowd tonight just because people's probably exhausted from the day and all of that, But
it's Christmas Day, man. It's that's understandable.
yeah, but I've been doing this, I don't know, over 6 years, I think now. So I
Yeah.
can't. I've never missed a Wednesday.
No
So I
way.
have to.
Yeah,
I
you were
have to
close
do it.
tonight on the internet. Something was awry, man. I couldn't get on. Right now, we ended up changing phones, and I'm in. My neighbor let me in what we call the shed, which is the office. So I'm in here now, and he got it on his phone. So I've had his phone now held captive for the last hour.
Okay.
That's Eric Pellerine. He's here too.
Well,
Yeah,
at
man.
least
So,
you
but
got.
we made it.
Yeah, no, I was having a problem pulsing stuff. I couldn't get it to pulse. But anyway, so survival stick. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Do you RCMP still roam the woods?
Not in my location. RCMP would be more into the a little more remote areas, but oh yeah, the RCMP is still here. Yeah, yeah, and they're in the woods, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
is
That's
that? What is
Royal
our?
Canadian Mounted Police. If anyone doesn't know what the
Oh,
RCMP is,
oh,
so
darn. Yeah.
it's a yeah, yeah, yeah. Everyone needs to know something, right? Royal Canadian
Yeah.
Mounted Police, RCMP. Good shout out to them, man. Yeah, yeah. They still keep the anarchy out, so working for now.
Okay. Well, that's good. So
Yep.
I guess you got the border up, going up into. Are you near the border, or are you higher up?
I'm close enough to the border, right?
Yeah, we're
Is Windsor's Detroit? I believe I'm on the other side of Detroit, like Windsor, Detroit. Is that right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
Michigan area.
yeah, yeah, you got it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yeah, we're
Flint.
between
Yeah.
Windsor, Detroit, and then Niagara Falls in New York.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know if you heard that,
Okay.
but you get that? Yeah.
You're over that area.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
do you get a lot of illegals crossing into the border? And
I believe so. Yeah, I saw something the other day on Facebook. I'm not going to repeat it now that I think about it because it may not be fact, but yeah, I believe, yeah. I'm not going to say too many, but I'm going to say too many. I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I'm not really an expert on it. I really don't know the numbers, but I do believe they're coming across. Yes.
yeah. So what's your favorite method? Do you like to do the magnet fishing the most? You like to do metal detecting the most? What do you tend to do the most of?
Yeah, I love it all. But most of my time is spent with a metal detector in my hand. But I hunt fossils. I sift. Sifting is a great way to find our Native American culture. We get back into effigy pipes, which are pipes that have like turtles and heads on them and stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff. Clay stuff you won't find with a metal detector. You can use a sifter. Obviously, you guys know. I don't know if you use one in the desert in the sand. Ever used a sifter?
No, no.
No, yeah. So we sift kind of, we found mounds and stuff like that, and we'll do sifting. But my favorite is metal detecting, I'd say. Most of my time spent roaming the woods here in Ontario with a metal detector in my hand.
Okay. And then, well, I guess you can only throw the magnet off so many bridges so many times, and then
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I'm a full-time carpenter. So I work full-time. So I only have so many hours in a day. I have a 9-year-old daughter, an 8-year-old daughter, sorry, Jarvis. Yeah, she's we have her. I have her every weekend. So yeah, I have a certain amount of time left to do this hobby. So yeah, but I remember in the beginning I'd do 20 hours a week in the woods. It was just I loved it. But now I've kind of toned it down a bit. I'm like maybe 3-4 hours a week in the woods. So but still enough time now that you know how to narrow down your research and you just get a good feel for where you should dig. After I've been doing this maybe 11, 12 years, and I just know where to dig. So I try not to dig holes. I try and dig treasure. So I don't really want to go out and dig 10,000 holes. I want to dig 5 holes with something in each hole, so that takes time, patience, knowledge, research. A lot of things have to come together to be able to do that.
well, so how do you know which is between treasures and which is junk then if you're only digging a few holes?
That depends. Well, I mean, when I say 5 holes, that's kind of an exaggeration. I would say instead of there's people that go out and it's I don't know. You just got to know your machine. You just got to know the location is key, obviously. So you can't just walk out with a metal detector anywhere. We do a lot of farm fields here also. I don't know if you guys do farm fields. You have farm fields in Arizona, I guess. You have to grow stuff.
Nothing grows in Arizona. It's too hot.
Yeah, nothing
No,
grows. It's
not like
I'm
yeah.
in the
Oh,
winter here, so we're in the winter in Canada. What's the temperature? Do you think?
Probably -5.
Minus, yeah, so it's not too bad.
what?
-5 is sitting at, yeah, -5, and it's cold, yeah, and it's snowy, and it's Christmas. It's a white Christmas.
Oh,
You're in the
What,
desert on Christmas. I love
what
it.
does it say here? It says 56 degrees.
Oh man, so what's 56 degrees does in Fahrenheit?
I have no
No,
idea.
I don't know either. I'll figure it out. All right, yeah, man, it's a big difference. Big difference.
Oh hell yeah! I hate cold. I can't. But so
But you-
so okay. Then you talk to yeah. So we, I mean, if I go out and dig gold nuggets, I mean, looking for gold, I may dig 20 pieces of trash and find no gold. So
Yeah, that's not a bad number. That's a good number. In what kind of time frame are you talking?
20 minutes, no, a
Yeah,
couple
that's cool.
hours maybe.
Yeah, a couple hours. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad number. That's but yeah, your gold is. I don't know what the odds are. I don't know what your ratio is, right? Garbage to treasure, but it's I don't know. So what are you digging every number, or do you have a gold? What you're using a gold detector? I take it, right?
Well, yeah, I use the 6,000 mostly. It
Six
doesn't have a
thousand.
number system. Yeah, they don't have a
Yeah,
number system on the 6,000.
yeah. So what? It's just sounds,
Yeah,
tones.
basically, or you can tell by the tones, but
Mhm.
they say this you'll get the whomper targets, the ones that are freaking louder than hell, and some people leave them alone, but yet they're what they call surface, and they're leaving over gold. So
Yeah,
you
I
got to
got you.
pretty
I know
well
it's
dig
we have
every
surf.
target.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I love those people though. I hope they hunt a lot because then I come and I know when something's on the surface with these machines. You can tell after a long time, enough time with them, and obviously it's pretty easy to tell if something's on the surface. But
Well,
yeah, and they will come in loud and in charge, and they might think it's a big piece of garbage underneath. But yeah, it can be
right,
something fucking great. So I would always you gotta. That's what I was saying a while ago. You gotta know these machines, man. You really got to. Do your research. Take your time with it, man. With the Deos, even the first one, when I first got the first one years ago, um, I spent hours with it before I even took it out, doing air tests and stuff like that, because I don't want to go out and learn it. But obviously you do need time in the field with these machines. But I'm saying get to know the functions on them, get to know your discrimination, your notches, your sounds, your tones. Do an air test, do gold, do silver, do some. Air tests is when you hang the machine over a table. Even that's you have to find a place in your house, and obviously the studs in the floor is full of nails and stuff, so don't have it near anything. But and then just run what you're looking for in front of it. Listen to the tones, look at the numbers if it has numbers. Learn your machine is basically what I'm saying, and you'll be very
right.
successful.
Yeah, so something like that, like the main machines for gold is the gold monster and the
Yeah,
6,000s, and none of them have a number system. Now
yeah.
here's up in an area I go. Now this was found like maybe within a couple of weeks. This is just on
Mm-hmm.
my phone.
Yep.
That's all
Okay,
nuggets.
yeah, they're all nuggets.
So,
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome. So a
yeah.
gold
So
monster and
yeah,
a 6,000. Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome.
This is the 6,000.
Oh, that's cool.
That's my
And
main.
the
That's
other one,
my main machine is the 6,000.
yeah, and
Uh,
that's a mine lab.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah. Those are the main machines for gold. Is the gold monster and the six
yeah, Tate, I'm gonna
thousand.
take a look at them tonight. Yeah, we don't do
Yeah.
ton of nugget hunting here in Hamilton or in Ontario. I guess I don't think so. But there is, I believe that you can pan gold here and stuff. I don't really know too much about it here because it is kind of a rarity. But yeah, we do have gold coins here, which we do find. It's a
Oh,
very
have
rare.
oh yeah. Those are cool.
I've never found in 11 years. I've never found a gold coin myself, and I found thousands of old coppers and stuff, silvers, old 300, 400, 500 years old coppers and stuff. But I never found a gold coin. But I have seen them pulled here via YouTube by local detectorists. So they are out there, but they didn't drop those gold coins. No matter how much whiskey you had the night before, you didn't lose those gold
Yeah.
coins.
Not if you didn't. Yeah. Timeless diggers. Tomorrow's going to be only +2 degrees, and I'm going out digging in the forest. Perfect weather. 2 degrees.
Timeless Digger. Yeah, that's he's a local digger in Hamilton. Timeless Digger. Check it out on YouTube. Good guy, Mr. Gary. Timeless Digger. Yeah, that's him, man. Yeah. It's check him out on YouTube. He's a fun guy too. Yeah, he probably will go digging too. He's a monster. He's always out digging. He loves it. Yeah, that's a pretty
Oh,
good
okay.
success rate too.
Good. That's Paul says mosquitoes, and yeah, he answered no bugs. It's perfect. Well, yeah, this time of year everything's dead. You guys
Everything's
out
dead.
there?
It's -5 right now. We're almost dead. Well, -5 isn't even that bad. I'm a carpenter, and so I do
Okay.
work outside in the Canadian winter. And we're getting up to -30 this time now. It's getting
No,
cold.
That's unbearable, man. I couldn't.
That's
Oh
cold,
no.
man. You're talking 5 sweaters, 2 coats, and big gloves. Oh yeah, we're like igloos up here. It
Hey,
gets cold.
70 degrees. I got a heater on. I have a heater on at 70.
All right, you're killing me now, man. Yeah,
No,
we're lucky. Yeah.
no, anything below 70, we were in jackets.
Yeah, we wear t-shirts and shorts.
Oh,
And
but hell, it gets up to 120, in the
yeah,
summertime.
exactly.
So
Yeah, we have you probably have a dry heat out there, which you obviously do. It's a desert. So what
yeah.
kind of animals are in the desert, man? Are you talking scorpions and stuff?
Oh yes,
Lots of
rattlesnakes, scorpions.
rattlesnakes?
Yeah, lots of
Ah,
rattlesnakes.
nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Scorpions, rattlesnakes. What else would be out there? Yeah,
Javelinas,
yeah. Who hyenas?
javelinas. They're like
Javelinas. I
they're
don't know
kind
what
of
that
like
is.
a pig, like a pig.
Oh yeah,
So
so yeah, probably an ungulate.
javelina, they're actually in the rodent family. Some people hunt them, but
Oh nice.
yeah, javelinas.
Yeah, I look it up. I'll look it up. I wrote it down.
Okay, it starts with the J. Yeah, javelina.
Oh, I spelled it with an H.
Yeah, it starts with the J. I don't know
Yeah,
why, but
gotcha. Yeah,
javelina.
the English language is kind of a difficult language. Actually, it is the universal language amongst pilots and everyone else. So if you're flying over China, you don't have to speak Chinese as a pilot. They use English as a universal language, but it is kind of a difficult language.
Yeah, that's true. So, but yeah, but you don't have no snow, or you do have snow there now?
I have so much snow it would blow Santa's beard off. Yeah, we're
Really?
full of snow. Yeah, it's snowy as hell here, man. It's been snowing for days. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you can't even get out of your house. There's so much snow. Yeah,
Wow.
it's
So how do
snowing.
you detect?
I don't right now. Even yeah, well, I
Oh,
do. I do. So that was a little exaggeration. There isn't that much snow now, but yeah, we get piled with snow, man. We're talking like feet of snow. Same thing as Buffalo, New York, and like stuff. Buffalo, New York gets smashed, no?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So then we're right there, man. Yeah, we get smashed with snow. Yeah, yeah, man.
Oh,
You don't want to be here, man. You're not going to make it with your heater at 70 degrees.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, no,
you're not
no.
gonna
I
make it,
can't.
man. You're
I
gonna
can't
end up
put.
again have
No,
a
I
lean up
can't put.
food.
Yeah, I can't put on enough clothes. So okay. So Rich said, "Oh, we have Gila monsters here, which are like big forms of lizards,
Nice.
tarantulas. We even got deer here too. There's muley deer
Tarantula.
that are running around in the deserts.
No way. Desert deer?
Yeah, bunnies. Yeah,
Yeah,
cougars,
rabbits. Yeah.
cougars and coyotes, mountain lions.
Yeah, so we have coyotes here. We have kind of a coyote problem in most places, man. They're eating poodles and stuff. We have coyotes, we have wolves. Now we have coy wolves. So I don't know. Everyone's mating with everything out there. It's just a free for all, I guess.
Yeah, no, I hear the coyotes around here every night.
Yeah, they are very vocal. Yeah, we have lots of coyotes here.
Can you hunt
Lots
them?
of coyotes.
Are you allowed to shoot them?
I have on in certain places. Yeah, and I've done it myself. Well, yeah, I've been on hunts of them. I haven't shot one myself, but I've been on the hunts with them, and I have a couple hides in my house even. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
we got lots of
yeah,
them out here.
yeah. Mark, look, Mark. Oh, I can't. Let's see. I can't get up high enough.
Hmm.
I got short pants. I
Yeah. You could have
I
just
don't.
told me that.
Yeah, I don't wear pants. So that's what
Yeah,
Mark
fair enough.
says.
Yeah.
Mark says I
I mean,
would
our
have to buy
summers
a pair
here
of
are
pants.
nice. We do have great summers. They're wonderful, but we pay a price for our winters have gotten less severe, to be honest with you. I remember I'm 46 now, 46, and I remember being a kid having 10-foot snowdrifts and stuff everywhere. You don't really see that anymore in the location I'm in, but so our winter and the time frame of them seems to be shrinking also. So it used to be 6 months of the year we had snow, but now you're talking 3.5 months if you're lucky.
Wow.
So I would say out of the last 11 years, I've dug 12 months of the year, which means the ground didn't freeze, which is insane. It should be. So probably about 5 of those 11 years, I was able to dig 12 months a year. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's not too bad. So you can now. The issue is if you do have 7 inches of snow and you're using a machine that will read a coin or whatever you're looking for at 12 inches, you've lost 7 inches there in the snow to get into to penetrate the ground
Yeah.
with the machine. So you kind of got to even at 3 inches. I don't want 3 inches off my target. You know what I mean? At 3 inches, I could be walking by a lot of stuff. So the winter we do kind of put them away, and then we do things like this. We'll do like interviews and
Oh.
stuff like that. So yeah, and just kind of take care of your personal life and have Christmas and raise your children and yeah, just kind of get on with it. And then when the ground thaws again, you're back out there digging. But like Timeless Digger just said, he'll be out tomorrow, and you can dig here still right now.
Well, so you mentioned research earlier. So how do you do any research?
So there's a couple different ways to go about research. Research is the key. I spend as much time doing research, and obviously I spent a lot of time with Sasquatch, who said hi earlier. He's a very good researcher, and he loves to do a lot of research. If some people are just born to do research, I don't know. I love it, but I'm not. Some people are a lot better than me at it. But what you need to do is find out where they were in the whatever you're hunting. So if you're hunting for something from World War II, you obviously can't dig on historic sites here. So I'm not saying that. There's a few things you can't dig in cemeteries and stuff like that. But yeah, you need to know what happened, where it happened, and a common way to do it is we take modern maps and we overlay old maps from the 1800s on top of them, transparent. So you can kind of see where there's an available untouched piece of forest left. Usually by the time you put the modern map or on top of the old map, you'll see a school there, like everything's been graded and like built on. We paved paradise and put up a parking lot, right? So, but you can find those little pockets of forest, and that's where you need to be. And you also, a good thing to remember is there's the 3 trees. So you have 3 days without water, you have 3 minutes without air, and you have 30 days without food. So in these times, you didn't go to Walmart and pick up some lunch meat for lunch. You needed to be near a water source. You need to be near a food source. You need to, and like we hunted and gathered for so long. Before we did have farmed for a long time, which is a difference, but a lot of people farming wasn't successful yet. So we follow the game, we follow the water source. So that's where you need to hunt near, is where they could have survived near. And a good thing is like, you'll get a feeling for where you need to be on certain. You're not going to build a house at the bottom of a huge terrain, because when it rains, you're going to get flooded out, obviously, right? So you just need to think right and have these things near you, position yourself where you can defend yourself, because back then they're coming for you, they're coming after your stuff. So there's no laws really back then. So you will get a great feeling of where they were and what they were doing. And you want to find the spot where they were drinking whiskey. Then you'll start finding some coin. That's when they start dropping their coins.
Oh, okay. The whiskey. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I get there every time.
So I know, like out here, they might look for like old homesteads.
Yeah, we do it.
And then you look for the privies, I guess.
Privies. Yeah, so I've hunted bottles. I love hunting bottles, and that's how you find bottles, obviously. The privies. So if anyone doesn't know what a privy is, basically it's an outhouse. So they do have probes that you use to find these privies. So they're like, I don't know, like big steel poles that you can feel the soft spots in the ground, and you can feel where the privy was, because now it's organic material it's full of, instead of like clay and soil. So, and in the 1800s, that's what they were throwing their bottles down the privy, because it's just a hole that's like 10 feet deep, Oh man, they have some cool bottles inside privy. So yeah, you got to dig through the shitty outhouse to get to the bottles in these places.
Well, I thought most of them, when you're going out, like if we go out look for old camps and stuff where the outhouses were, where the ground had sunk a little bit.
I believe that might be true. Yeah, so that's the first place they probably used the probe. Yeah, I'm not quite sure on that one, but it definitely makes sense, because it wouldn't be native soil anymore it was on. It would be obviously disturbed and full of organic material now, and glass bottles. And you'll find them complete, because there's just a good spot for them, man. So yeah, that's what the privy is. But yeah, we hunt homesteads here. Always we do. It's a little bit of a gray area there, because you got to watch out, because everything's owned by somebody, so everything's somebody's land, you know what I mean? So just use your own best judgment on it, and do everything responsibly. But yeah, we hunt homesteads here, and usually they're gone, the ones I hunt, because I hunt in the woods. But yeah, even a hunting stand or anything like that, we're looking for. So sometimes you can even see remnants of those. You won't see if they were 100 years old where they were shooting the deer from the stand. It won't look like today's stands, obviously, that come from like Bass Pro Shops and stuff. But you will see remnants of the rungs on the trees if you look high enough, or even you'll just see them. And if they look old enough, it was either like a tree fort or a deer stand or something up there where someone climbed, and that's when they started hanging off branches upside down and stuff and dropping all their coins. So then we'd like to go get those silver and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like sometimes like, well, we've got these old books that tell you like, here's one here.
Long time.
What is this? Is a 10-volume set.
That's cool. Let me see it. What's it say?
Treasure atlases.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I love it. That's awesome. I love the condition.
They're for all the states, and so they tell you where the ghost towns were, and so
ghost town. Good word.
They were telling you about like this old park that was in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and and some people were finding these old coins, and so I went into this park. So sometimes when I travel, I'll go into some old parks and look for some treasures and metal detectors.
Fair enough. Yeah. Hey, man, I highly recommend it. Yeah, parks are great. Yeah. I don't do parks personally, but yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, people even here, they do what we call tot lots. I don't know if you know what that is, but even if you do like the where the kids playground, when you don't do it when kids are there, well, yeah, I guess you do whatever you want. But in the mulch, you'll find gold rings and stuff like that because people playing with their kids. That's how they get dropped, the modern jewelry. But that's not what I hunt or how I hunt. So yeah, to me, it's about the history, and I just love the history.
What about like beaches? Do you guys got beaches there where people here go hunt beaches?
Yeah, man, we have beaches. All right. I'm not really a beach hunter, but yeah, we got the Great Lakes here, right? So we have no oceans, but we have the Great Lakes, man. So you obviously have them also. So, but yeah, so we do have beaches. And yeah, so a cool thing is to do a beach after a storm, because that would be the only time. So I'm not going to hunt down a lot of beach hunters. They're looking for modern jewelry, modern gold, modern silver, because people lose it in the sand. You look at a beach here, and in a nice summer day, there could be 50,000, but there could be like 4,000 people there. You know what I mean? So that's there's at some point someone's lost some jewelry, a gold necklace, a ring, a chain, a bracelet, something. So, but if you do you obviously need a waterproof machine, but if you do like the first 10 feet of the water after a storm, you could find sunken treasure coins. That's kind of super cool. Yeah, gold, silver. Yeah, man. So yeah, sunken treasure at the beaches sometimes, but never. Never. Don't do the beaches. I'm basically just the woods. So.
Wow, just hanging out in the woods. Yeah, well, nothing's wrong with that, So,
I love it, man. It's where I belong. It's where we all belong. We all came from the woods. You need to spend some time in the woods. I highly recommend it to everybody, just because it will make you feel like a human being again. Good place to be.
It is humbling, without a doubt.
Humbling, 100%.
Richard, I'm sorry. Paul says you are looking where the trappers' rendezvous were held. Anything. Here we had CC camps. So you go hunt the old CC camps. You go hunt the old mining towns.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And here in Arizona, though, we're kind of limited. We're like, you get back east, well, you had all the Civil War activity going on and all of that, where we don't have that really out here.
Yeah, and that's a big thing, man, because the Civil War was, there was a lot going on. It's called trench warfare, like World War I, World War II. I believe we're done with trench warfare now. I don't think we'll ever have another trench warfare war. But it was a terrible place to be, man. You don't want to be there, trust me. And it was pretty unorganized, so there was a lot of things lost and dropped. And during a battle site, it's just a chaos. I mean, basically, almost here they're all historic sites now, so you can't really hunt the battle sites. But in order to get to a battle site, you can never forget they had to get there. They didn't take a train or a helicopter; they walked and camped. So you can go 4 kilometers away from a historic site, way off it, and hunt in the woods, you will find their campsite somehow. You will find where they partied. You will find their relics. They're there. They had to get to these sites, so you don't have to dig battle sites to find their stuff. But battle sites were a gold mine.
Oh yeah. And then out here we have like, General Patton was out here, the Patton Army, and so we can go to a lot of his different places where they camped at and
Yeah,
find stuff, but
yeah,
nothing really old.
yeah. The Civil War was great here.
Yeah. So like I've been lately, we've been chasing down these Spanish treasures. You see the writings on the rocks and stuff, and you try to
Yeah,
figure out looking for Spanish coins and where they hid stuff at, and
yeah, pictographs, I think they're called. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and that's treasure hunting at its best. So, what are you talking about? You're talking like, are you talking coins? Like, are they reals? Is that what you're digging?
no, these
No.
would be like gold bars and stuff that they hid. I'd love
Oh,
to
that's
find
awesome.
a stash of gold bars. They're stamped. So they'll stamp
Yeah,
them.
they're processed gold bars. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
no,
be
I'd
super
love to
cool to find.
find some of
Oh
them.
yeah, for sure. That'd be super cool.
So let's see, what's treasure hunt says in Hamilton, where Mike's relic is from, we find lots of logging camps in the forest with lots of cool treasures. Logging
Yeah,
camps would be good too, yeah.
yeah, logging camps is great. I don't know who wrote that, but that's a great thing to say, man. I've done logging camps, and sometimes I'll even take the iron out of them because it just tells such a story, man. And even in logging camps, you can see usually in a logging camp, you'll see the trees they're a little bit younger than the rest of the forest because they've obviously logged it. So, but you will find what they did was leave up one big tree that wanted shade in the summer, and they were cutting down all the trees. So if you're looking for a logging camp, you'll see a big tree ever randomly pretty far apart, but the rest will just be like 30, 40 years younger, and you can tell that difference. And then you can kind of look, hey, this looks like it's been logged 100 years ago, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, then the roads are probably antique roads are very hard to see anymore.
Yeah, they are. There's still remnants of them, and if you know how to do it right, and you can see them, if you stand in the right location and stuff, you can. Because, like most of the trails here, we have a very popular trail on the peninsula called the Bruce Trail, and I don't think it runs into the States anywhere. I think it's just in Ontario, actually. Well, I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe it runs right across Canada. Yeah, I think it goes far, Eric. Yeah, it goes far. But most of these trails, they started off as game trails, and then they were used by the Native Americans as trails, and then they were used by the colonials, us, as trails. So it always started with an animal, because an animal travels like water, the path of least resistance. You know what I mean? So what the trail they follow is the nice trail, the easiest way to get from A to B, because they just know it instinctively.
It's the same when you go hunting parks. You go hunt around those great big trees, not the little ones, but the big ones.
Yeah, big trees are crucial. Yeah, so big trees are obviously a great advice. Always take your time around a big tree, and always do a big tree. What I like to do are the big trees that have fallen over in the woods, and the huge root is exposed, but it's pulled up like 2 feet of the terrain with it, of the soil. Yeah. So it's just this big thing. So you always run your machine this up and down on the big roots of the trees, because you'll find buttons and coins. And even if you find a dead tree, like it's dead, don't do it to a live tree. Run your machine over it, and you'll find bullets in it. You'll find, it's so cool to take a bullet out of a dead tree, dude. You can. Sometimes they found guns in them, because the tree, when it grows, it just takes everything with it. It just absorbs it. And and everyone shot their guns in the woods, so there are bullets in the tree. So it's pretty cool to pull a bullet out of a tree. Done it a couple times. Don't go hacking up live trees, but it's dead tree on the ground falling. Do the root system, and check it for bullets, man, because you will find them.
Some detectors won't let you do that, because they say like if you got cactuses, when you get around these cactuses or these Palo Verde trees and that, they set your detector off because of the water and the mineralization or salts inside of the.
Yeah. Our soil you can pick up in the ground. We do ground balancing on most machines, or I guess the new ones. I guess most of them are maybe self ground balancing now. But yeah, we do pick up minerals and stuff like that, and things that we call hot rocks. So hot rocks they're giving off a signal for some reason. But I don't know.
Yeah, we had the hot rocks out here too. Yeah,
I got you. Yeah. We got hot rocks here.
I guess they were everything. as cold as it is, we could send you some more of them hot rocks, so warm things up.
Yeah, man. I need hot rocks. Everyone send some hot rocks.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna do some research on how we do for gold here because I know it is panned here. I know there are a lot of abandoned gold towns, like ghost towns now, I guess, that were gold. So it's here. So I just don't know much about it, but I'm gonna do some research on it and check it out for you.
Yeah, no, there's gold pretty well everywhere. I think there's gold up
Yeah.
there, and
Yeah,
I've been to Alaska twice, and I've never
Oh,
been to Canada, and I've never been to Canada.
no way. I'd love to go to Alaska. Now that's a country for the survival of the fittest, man. Whoa,
Yeah,
that's awesome. What were you doing in Alaska?
gold mining.
Nice. That's what I'd like to hear. Very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been there twice and never been to Canada.
Yeah,
How do you
fair
get
enough.
to Alaska without going to Canada?
Yeah. Yeah, Alaska's great.
Yeah, well, I've only been to Nome actually, and you have to fly in there. You can't drive.
Yeah, most of the stuff is flown in. It's a lot of puddle jumper planes and stuff like that, I believe. Anyway, I've never been there, but yeah. It's survival of the fittest out there, let me tell you.
Meteorites, yeah, you guys, I guess, got meteorites up there too.
Yeah, we have meteorites. Rare. A lot of people think they found a meteorite, but they probably most likely haven't. Well, probably a hot rock or something. But yeah, they're here, man. When you do find one, there is some value to them too. Obviously, it's pretty neat. But I've never found one. You would have to go looking for them. You can even go like find meteorites like that have just fallen. Even people will look for them. See if you follow that kind of stuff. I don't really hunt the meteorites, more after the history in the woods, but yeah, it's definitely a thing out here.
They're called meteor-wrongs.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm going to use that. I like that.
Meteorites and meteor-wrongs.
Yeah, I like that. I got to use it.
There's one area out here that we find meteorites. I find quite a few of them actually out
What?
here.
Oh, you got to send me a meteorite. I love meteorites. You got one behind you? Let me see one. You got one on you?
Well, I was looking to see if I got. I think I took them out of here.
You good? Yeah. You just have the Coors Light chilling.
What's the percent? 22.
See, there's a ton of meteor-wrongs.
Yeah. Hot rocks and stuff. Yeah.
They're like hematite and magnetite.
Yeah. I like rock hounding. I'm a rock hounder. I own a nice tumbler.
There's different types of meteorites. Let's see if I had.
Meteorites are awesome, dude. You're talking like coming from space, man. Like space debris.
Well, you've got some that are very kind of. I had one. I wonder where that one went. They're kind of very shiny, but like these are meteorites here.
Okay.
You can't see them.
That's hard.
Things, but,
I'm on its phone.
Where's my camera at? How come I can't get that in? Oh, I see. Anyways, but yeah, you can't really see them. But they're ugly looking. They're what they call it. You can see the fusion crust on them and the little dots of redness in them, but they're what they call an L4, L Chandra or some crap like that.
Cool.
And then I found one out here that's all nickel-like, so it's very smooth, and you can tell because it's so.
Now, do you just know these, or do you get them checked out?
No, you just know them.
Cool.
Once you find them and you know what they look like.
I got you. Yep. So you're my meteorite expert from now on.
Well, here's a secret on meteorites.
Yeah.
You find a meteorite or what you think, and you go take your toilet lid inside your toilet bowl, porcelain.
Yeah.
And scratch it.
What? No way.
Yeah, and meteorites. I think meteorites are like a brownish color, and everything else, hot rocks and all of that, are reddish color.
Reddish color?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to Google that because it's been a long time since I've done that. But porcelain, you can do a porcelain test on meteorites.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know the exact method. Like I said, I did a video on that a while back too.
Oh no way! I'm gonna check them out. How many videos you got on YouTube?
Oh shit, freaking hundreds.
Hundreds, eh? Killer. Very nice. Excellent. Yeah, I watched a few when I first talked to you there and you invited me on. Yeah, they were good, man. So if you're new here and you're in Canada and you're watching, because I'm on here, definitely subscribe to Gold Fever Radio and check it out.
Yeah, Gold Fever Adventures. So I got two things.
Gold
Gold
Fever
Fever
Adventures.
Radio. Yeah, Gold Fever Radio is just what I'm using here, but Gold Fever Adventures is the YouTube channel.
Okay, so Gold Fever Adventures. Subscribe to everything that Jack Tucker's on there. Gold Fever
yeah, I'm
Adventures.
on Facebook. I am a social media.
Yeah, you don't really look like a social media hound, but yeah, if you're on it. I'm on Facebook under Mike Relic, so feel free to add me. I use my Facebook most often just because of my age range at 46 is kind of what we use. So it's Gold Fever Adventures, right?
Right. So you're on Facebook, you said then.
Yeah, Facebook, Mike Relics. Check it out, Hamilton, Ontario, obviously. Yeah, you'll see some cool stuff on there. It's my personal Facebook, but there is a lot of metal detecting on there. And I have a tough little 8-year-old girl you'll see on there, Jarvis. And yeah, just being a dad and being Mike Relics, man, a day in the life of.
Cool. I think that's probably where I found you at was on Facebook, actually.
I believe so too. Yeah.
You know, so yeah, first off, I have to it's hard to find guests. I don't know why it is, but sometimes they just they don't want to be bothered or something. But so I have to find somebody that does something, and then I say, oh, that might be interesting. Yeah. And then I got to follow them. Yeah. I have to go look at some of their stuff, because I have to see what their persona is like. And,
exactly.
You get somebody say, "Oh man, this guy is he's a metal detecting genius." I gotta you get him on the show, and it's like, so dude, I go hunting once in a while. Like,
not everyone's built to go live, dude. Not everyone is. It could be nerve-wracking for some, and it seems like a good idea. I understand why, but it seems like some people just have a knack for it. Obviously, you do. So I understand. But yeah, it is. If you want to go back to the north here, probably I would get Liz Digging Canuck. The Digging Canuck is her channel. She does this kind of stuff really well here. So follow her up, and she'll tell you some great information too. She's been on my TV show and stuff like that, so she's in the books. Yeah, she'd probably love to do this with you. She has a good amount of active subscribers, and yeah, bring Liz on, and we'll get some more information about the cold Canada here out there on the internet.
Right, Liz Digging.
Yeah, Digging Canuck is the YouTube channel. Her name is Liz. You'll find that on Facebook. You'll find that on mostly on YouTube though. She's a good YouTuber and does things like Coffee with Liz and stuff, where it's just a live group chat of thing, and then her videos. I believe she is a Nokta girl. Nokta, yeah. So yeah. So I think she might run the Legend or something. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. So yeah, she'll be a good conversationalist live for sure. She does quite a bit of this. So. We do a lot of events here. I started something in Hamilton called the Metal Detecting Museum, where I got 20 tables of, we rent a hall, and we do the postering and stuff like that. So a very good event. The first one drew 500 or 600 people. So yeah, we do some events and stuff like that along in the free time between writing books and living life.
Cool. So dude, whatever says, hello, Snakes Almighty, how's it going? Doggy Bones, good stuff, guys. Cool. So I get Liz was in the channel here earlier. She probably
yeah. We've been on here for a while, man. I'm sure we've lost a few. It's Christmas Day.
Oh my God, it's been over an hour and a half. Holy crap!
Yeah, dude, we've been on here for a while, dude. Yeah.
Wow.
My battery's gonna run out soon, so we're gonna have to wrap it up fairly soon.
We can wrap it up. So let me just ask you a final question then before we let everybody go back to
no problem.
Want to make sure everybody had a great Christmas, and if you guys didn't get what you wanted for, then it's probably because you were on the naughty list. But so you've been doing how long you been doing this type of stuff for?
I started off, I've always had a love of history and stuff like that. So I started off fossil hunting, and I just strictly did that, looking through shale rock and stuff like that. We had an ancient seabed here, and so you can get 350 million year old shells. So I've been doing that for about 20 years. But the metal detecting and the magna fishing and the sifting and the Native American hunting, that's all come out. The Bigfoot hunting has come out, I'd say 11 years.
11 years. Also, a while then.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
somebody
So
said,
I'm well versed.
somebody wants to kind of get involved with some of these hobbies. What's probably some of the best piece of advice you'd give them?
Patience, patience, and research. It's going to be key to you are going to most people, they start off here with the bounty hunter system or something like that. Like you just kind of get into it with a smaller $80 machine or something. But the issue with that is it's just going to give off a tone. You're going to dig up a lot of garbage and you're going to be like, this hobby sucks, man. Like, so it's always good to start with a mid-range machine. It's only a one-time expense. So if you're just gonna, if I'm not saying thousands of dollars, I'm saying $600, $700. Get in the Equinox system, even the Mind Labs there, and then and just so get something, and then learn your machine. The patience and the research. So it's not just go out and start digging up parking or digging up the holes everywhere. It's figure out what you're doing before you go. You wouldn't just go into a tennis court. Like you got to know your racket. You got to know, like you just do some research and have some patience. And there's a lot of social media out there, so deal with people like the Digging Canuck and like myself who can watch their stuff, and you'll see how we do it and do it responsibly and do it well. And yeah, so my advice is just be smart, learn it, know what you're doing when you go out there.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna say Merry Christmas here. Can I say Merry Christmas to a couple people?
Absolutely.
Actually, here we go. Merry Christmas. So I'm in the shed right now. Thank you to Pat and Eric for letting me use their shed, and we made it on live, so that was awesome. Jeff Nash, Digging Canuck, Allison Walker, Corey, Bill King's the publisher of the book. I have another one coming out soon, so we'll check that out. Trevor Denman, Merry Christmas. Mike and Liam. Liam Lutz Hamilton is a local YouTube channel here. Liam Lutz Hamilton, he's an 8-year-old kid. We bought him his first metal detector, but he finds more than I do, so check that out. Steve Wilson, he's the Sasquatch. I'll see you soon, my friend. We'll dig. Sebastian Pasnick and my daughter, Jarvis. Merry Christmas, everybody from Canada. Thanks for watching.
All right, all you guys, thank you for hanging with us. We appreciate you coming on there, Mike, and
no problem.
Until our paths cross again, take care, good luck, and best luck in the New Year's, buddy.
Awesome. I'll come back on anytime. Thanks, Jack Tucker.
Hey, all right, everybody else, so you guys all take care. Have a safe weekend. Be good. Make sure you subscribe to the channels, and we'll see you guys all later. Thanks for hanging, everybody. See you. Bye. Now I gotta wait for this song to play. You know, everything's delayed. I don't know why it's that. I don't know what the hell is going on tonight.
Staking claims neath the hot deserts. Jack's got a shovel and a dream in his hands, staking claims neath the hot desert sand, chasing the glimmer of gold in the sun. Every hill climbed, it's a battle, but he's won.